Tigers will kick it away to get this game going. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's going to launch it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So an opening drive, 3rd and 10. And here comes the crowd noise. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Who makes the grab? That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He breaks free. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Enough for the first, but still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score USA 7, Clemson 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. First down here for this offense. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity. But
they pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get... He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Running with purpose. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, USC. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score USC 14, Clemson 0.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Here we go. Break. Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. And this one is caught. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Automatic on the PAT.
14, Clemson 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return.
And the USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Towards the receiver is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers the fumble. Touchdown, Southern California. A fumble return for 6.
USC.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets them a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Finds his man. It's Stewart. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
In the red area, it's Stewart. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. They get nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And the comeback is on. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Try for 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this 2-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the 2-point try.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, SC. No chance to catch him.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He eludes the rush. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Clemson, 15.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. So 1 play, moves the ball to the 38, it'll be 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. USA
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
15.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession, and they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Now they're running on the toss. Out of lane. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And they've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Moving right through the contacts. And will be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Spin move and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USC.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role, Kirk. Not many people gave them a shot, and they seemed to get fuel from that.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You could see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.